On January 20, a Mongolian doctor by the name of Yondon Dungu tragically drowned here at Bondi Beach. With the support of his family, we'll use this show to outline our message of surf safety, the risks, the dangers and the consequences of going to the beach.
It's 4:30 p.m. on a busy summer Saturday. A strong rip is running in the south corner. Reidy thinks he's spotted a man in trouble and radios the tower.
Bondi Central to jet ski, come in. Yeah, we need you back here at Bondi in the southern corner, straight away, please.
Just rounding the southern point now, should be there.
Tom saw the man before he called the jet ski, but when he looks back, he's gone.
No, this is not cool.
When Reidy reaches the spot that he last saw the man, there's no sign.
Southern corner, really can't see him, he's underwater. I've lost a visual on him. There's somewhere there in the southern corner, about 50 metres maybe in from your position there, but in that southern rip.
Mate, from what I saw up here, there was a guy floundering. His head was just above water, but it was continually going under. I put the binocs down to call the jet ski and put him back on, and now I can't see him anywhere. Reidy was paddling out. He's about 50 metres away from him, and he got out there, couldn't see him.
Bondi ATV to Bondi Central. I might even send Blake up to the top of the icebergs there, see if he can see him on the road.
Reidy finally locates a swimmer in the rip, but he's not sure it's the man he saw earlier.
Has he gone under, do you think, Tom? Mate, I think so. I cannot see him anywhere. He was scrapping.
2 rescue boards and a jet ski have been dispatched while Blake scans the water from above. But there's still no sign of the man.
I can see nothing. All I can see is waves, and now Blake's looking and jet ski searching, but I can't see any person in distress. I can't see any board riders who seem to be too concerned, so maybe he's made it back to shore.
Mate, is there anyone there on the shoreline that possibly could have been swimming with him or is a friend of him that may confirm if he's back to shore?
Excuse me? Did you have a friend out there swimming at all? No. Anyone here? You have a friend out there swimming?
Well, that's why I'm not sure there's anyone out here, because there's no one running around distressed, there's no board riders worried.
There seems to be no sign of panic or worry down here whatsoever, have there?
Corey follows procedure but is uncertain anyone is missing. While Tom and Reidy both saw the man struggling, they can't be sure he's gone under.
Yeah, when Reidy gets back to shore, he was the one that was going in for the rescue that spotted the guy, so maybe just double check with him.
Okay, copy that.
3 minutes have passed since the man was last seen. If he is underwater, the chances of a successful resuscitation are rapidly diminishing.
Who knows? Reidy, do you know how far, did you see where he was?
Yeah, here. I was just watching this Asian guy, and then suddenly he was going, and I couldn't see him over the back of the waves. And then I looked over, and I just seen a couple of arms go up, and I went, I'm going to have to go. And I'd radioed for the jet ski, and I realised he wasn't going to hear me because he was going to Tama, so I went out, and then I got out there, and there was like an Indian guy, and it didn't look like the same guy that was going, and I was like, okay, you all right? And he goes, yeah. And so I said, oh, can you go in for me? And then, I don't know.
Surfers and swimmers are everywhere, but there are no witnesses. No friends or family come forward. Lifeguards have never lost a swimmer right in front of them like this before.
He couldn't have gone that quick. He just couldn't have.
The search continues for 45 minutes, even though lifeguards remain unsure someone is actually missing.
Mate, there is 4 or 5 surfers around him, which happened that quick. Hopefully one of the surfers just grabbed him or he found his feet. Doesn't look like it's that dangerous a rip down there. Like, there's not that much water moving. It's pretty shallow. Like, you should be able to stand.
Every lifeguard is involved in the search, but there are still 25,000 people to safeguard on the beach. False alarms are common, and with no new leads, the search is scaled back.
No one up there saw anything, so yeah, who knows. From what you say, like right where I think he was, there's a massive rock. So it's just a dark patch in the water.
I hope I'm wrong. I don't know.
But there's still a nagging fear a swimmer is lost.
Yep, all those people down there, guys, out of the water, very dangerous area.
Reidy has no patience for people disregarding safety warnings.
Hey, come here. See that sign there? See that sign? Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Now get the hell down there and don't swim where I tell you not to swim. See the red and yellow flags?
Okay.
Red and yellow flags, all up the other end of the beach. Up there, not here.
At 4:30 p.m, lifeguards thought they saw a man drowning at South Bondi. An extensive search failed to find him. No family or friends have come forward. Lifeguards remain unsure if anyone actually went missing. 2 hours later, as pack-up begins, a 16-year-old boy comes to the tower. He is looking for his father.
About where they are, you stay pretty close to the rocks. Just stay there for a second.
If this is the missing man, lifeguards realise there's slim hope of finding him alive.
Hey, Corey, we're going to call the helicopter.
Me.
He lost his dad. It was about 200 metres off the rocks at south.
About 1 or 2 hours ago.
Sounds like the right spot, doesn't it? Yes, this is Corey Adams at Waverley Council Lifeguards. We thought someone might have gone under the waves. We weren't absolutely sure, so a bloke's just come up now and said he's lost his father and he fits the description, and we're wondering whether you might be able to get the police helicopter and the Westpac or the Westpac helicopter down here to do an aerial search. We've got the jet ski in the water.
Your family's down here?
Yeah.
When your dad went in the water, did someone go in with him?
No.
No? He went by himself?
Yeah. All right.
The missing man is a doctor from Mongolia. He migrated to Australia with his wife and 3 children just 1 week ago.
The missing person is about 40 years of age. He's from Mongolia. His name is Dungu. He arrived at the beach 2 to 3 hours ago, went for a swim and hasn't been seen from his family since. All right, so when was the last time you saw your husband?
Until 2 hours.
All available lifeguards resume the search, while 18-year-old Blake stays with the family.
I'd rather she was up at Central rather than be down here if something was to happen to her, whether she slips into shock or whatever. What do you think?
The only thing is, if she comes up here, she's going to be hearing every radio message and phone call that goes on, over.
Yeah, copy that, mate. I'll just monitor down here the best I can.
Okay, someone's just got to try and keep her calm, that's all. That'd just be reassuring.
Lifeguards search above and below the water. But as the light fades, Reidy finds it hard going.
It's really hard around where there's not much sunlight, and I can't really see much out here either.
Okay, I've got the police, and they're going to try and get the Westpac helicopter out, or the police helicopter, and I've notified Bruce. Yeah, Corey on the jet ski.
Yeah, mate, go ahead.
It's now 7:20 p.m, almost 3 hours since the man first went missing. As word spreads, off-duty lifeguards volunteer to join in the search.
I've got 2 blokes, Ben Sutherland and Ben Quigley, in wetsuits. They're ready to resume the search. They're coming down to meet you now, over.
It's a pretty bad rip down here at South, deep channel, and yeah, not really strong swimmers down here today, so I'm not sure. I don't want to say what I think's happened, but yeah, all I can say is just hope for the best. Hopefully he shows up around, like he might have just wandered off, but we'll just wait and see. The police helicopter's here and Westpac was just here. We've got the guys out there in the jet ski, so we're just giving an extensive search and hopefully it all turns out for the best. You know, hopefully it all goes good.
Bondi jet ski to Central.
Suddenly, the Westpac rescue chopper identifies a shadow in the water.
We're presently hovering over a 4 to 5 foot shark. Probably better off sending a shark alarm.
Copy that.
In the confusion and noise, lifeguards mistake the shark for the man's body and dive in to retrieve it. The shark is scared away.
The last time we saw him was at 5 o'clock. Yeah. Where was he? Was he in the water at 5, or was that when he went in?
Can he swim? He cannot swim.
When
It's his birthday. I mean, he's 65.
What day?
What day was it for?
Oh, today.
Today.
So the 20th?
Yeah. 20th.
Yep, of January 1965. Okay.
We've got a guy out there on the surfboard waving his hands. I think he's gone in.
It's going to be horrible. I wonder where the family is. They're right there. Police have got them.
Head tilt. Get the tilt.
Until paramedics arrive, lifeguards must work on the man, no matter what the chances of resuscitation.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I mean, they're obviously doing everything they can, the boys. They'd have the defib and the oxy and everything on him, but, you know, he's just been under too long.
Let's get him on. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Put him down. Do not touch. All right, off.
Corey notifies Chief Lifeguard Bruce Hopkins.
Yeah, Bruce is Corey, mate, at the lifeguards tower. We found him and the boys are working on him furiously. I think it's a futile attempt, but Deano's here just picking him up now.
Just so you know, we're down out there, emergency police and
See you, mate. The ambo's declared him dead there.
Yeah.
Bring everything back up here to Central. Just need to all get dry, get dressed, and we'll have a little talk over.
Yeah, copy that. I'll let all the boys know. I'll pass it on the police now.
I don't know how many of you have been involved in something like this before, but you know, in 20 years of being here, there's been probably a few of these that have happened to us, and I'm sure it probably won't be the last one, unfortunately. But these things happen, so...
Yeah, they do happen, fellas.
Yeah.
Just sometimes they just go under and you can't do anything about it.
At least small surface surrounding you.
Yeah.
I saw a guy standing on the sandbank.
Yeah.
We got a call from Reidy that he's going out. Standard rescue. He was the only one down there, so I told backpackers just to stand by, just in case he might have needed assistance. Put the goggles back on him. I couldn't see anything. All I could see was like maybe a forehead or something. I saw something, and that was it.
Yeah, it was one of those ones that you don't even know where you're going to go because I keep slipping off the bank. You're like, and because I was low the waves, I couldn't see over the waves to see whether I needed to go or not.
From what it sounds like, it sounded he was standing, lost his footing, and then just sunk. Over the last 4 or 5 years, the lifeguards have had a pretty clean slate. Statistically, you know, we haven't lost anyone. But because of the dangerous conditions down here and the tragic event that occurred, it's definitely, you know, sent a shockwave through the team.
Feel really sick in the stomach because it was my area of the water and I just felt like I'd made a mistake. I'd done something wrong. Like I was like watching him and then and you're watching other things and then I went back and like the waves were breaking and I went and I radioed the jet ski. I just couldn't figure out how someone could go under so quick. People scream and people splash and people make a lot of noise. And he pretty much took a mouthful of water and went under and I couldn't, I thought maybe I missed him and maybe he made all that noise and I didn't see it.
By all means, if you're feeling bad about it tomorrow, it's not a sign of weakness to ask to talk to someone about it. These services are available free of charge, anonymously, through the council, so don't carry it around with you. What are you doing, mate? Blakey, you all right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How do you have this kid come up to you and you know that his father is dead? The hardest part was walking along the beach and kind of asking him the questions like, can your dad swim? Does he have anywhere else to go? And you saw it click in his head and then his mum's head that, like, there isn't much hope. Like, he was in the water. He didn't have anywhere else to go. He couldn't swim. And I think that was the toughest part for me was watching them realise that their husband, like their father, is gone, and no one ever wants to finish a day at work knowing that someone died while they were on.
For us to do this job, we have to expect things like this. It's hard to deal with at the time, but I think it's going to be a lot harder on the guys that it was their first time.
I think the best thing was going through it as a group. Like, that night, I felt a lot more part of the team. Like, we'd all worked together and done everything we could, and we were all feeling exactly the same. And it was, it's one of the things I took out of it was the greater sense of being part of the team and being a lifeguard now.
I think it'll probably make him a better lifeguard because, like, in his first year, he's just realised that people drown. You know, this isn't just a walk in the park job. You know, this is like lifeguarding is lifeguarding, and you're guarding lives. And if, you know, people will drown.
From what I gathered from his family and friends, well, Yondon Dungu himself was 42 years of age. He'd been in Australia for 1 week, and his family would have absolutely been thriving on the fact that they'd been given this new opportunity and about to kickstart a new life. And in the blink of an eye, as it occurs down here sometimes at Bondi, it was just taken away from him, and it literally was that fast.
Several lifeguards attended Dungu's funeral to pay their respects to his family. Having lost their breadwinner, the family then had no choice but to return to Mongolia. A family friend has sent a letter to the lifeguards on their behalf.
It reads, "Dear Tom, Yondon Dungu, a Mongolian national, tragically drowned at Bondi Beach on the 20th of January 2007. Many ordinary Australians rallied round to support his family during a very difficult period, reflecting the compassion and decency of the local community in helping people in a time of need. On behalf of the family, Dungu's wife, Segi, and children, Zorig, Sanbaya and Bachulam, I would like to thank the Waverley Lifeguards for their sympathy and support. The attendance of so many Bondi lifeguards at the funeral was very much appreciated. The family is aware of the stresses and pressures the lifeguards have to face on a daily basis to keep the beaches safe, and we wish all of you good luck for the future."
You can't help but not be affected by a letter that has those words in it, and we're passionate about what we do. This is why we take it so seriously, because when you read those words in there, it's pretty ordinary.
It's 9 a.m. on a quiet weekday. Lifeguards receive an urgent message in the tower.
A call came from the police, so we need to act quickly.
What's the story, Mal?
Could be a body floating around off the golf course.
A fisherman has spotted a body in the water off Bondi's treacherous cliffs. Lifeguards scramble.
Corey's going to drive. You go with Corey.
You good?
Unsure whether the person is dead or still alive, every second counts. No one can be sure if the person is alive or dead.
Need to get out there as quick as we can.
Corey and young Troy head into the unknown.
Now, can you give us an update again of what just happened? I missed most of that. Was it
body?
It could be a body floating at the bottom of the golf course.
I guess we'll probably set the T-Pip and Oxy up on the beach.
The defibrillator and oxyviver are prepared for a possible resuscitation. Within minutes, Troy and Corey make a grim discovery.
Central, just letting you guys know we've retrieved the male body.
Yeah, okay, copy, Corey.
Troy pushes a young man's body up onto the mat. It could be a rock fisherman, a drowned swimmer, a suicide. Troy and Corey can do little but look after the body until police arrive.
This is the first time you've been with a patient like this?
Like this, yeah.
Yeah. How you going? You all right?
Yeah, Troy's just came back from holidays in Thailand too. It's his first day back at work. So, poor bugger. Not every 21-year-old gets to do something like that, so it's a pretty serious aspect of our work.
Just a kilometre away, beachgoers are oblivious to the tragedy.
Yeah, it's a real lovely day down here at Bondi. Very quiet, and just goes to show anything can happen at any time. Boys are taking him out to sea to wait for the police boat, just so no one can see what's going on.
Senior lifeguard and paramedic Bobby has been in Troy's position many times.
There's a few things you don't start research on, and rigor mortis is one of them, right? So don't try and do anything, don't think you're doing the wrong thing or anything. You're doing exactly the right thing, all right, buddy?
As rescue services stand by, lifeguards wait for a police launch to collect the body.
Where's this boat?
Troy has now been looking after the dead man for 20 minutes.
Yeah, mate, do you have anything today of when this boat come? We can't even see it come out of their heads yet.
Okay, Hoppo's just spoke to the police again. Up to 30 minutes, Corey.
30 minutes. All right, mate. Copy that. We shouldn't bring this into the beach, should we?
They said no.
Yeah, that's a negative. Police
They're gonna call
have
back.
asked for you not to bring them into Bondi.
Heavy up.
As the rescue helicopter observes above, there is a disturbing development.
Just to let you know, guys, we've got a shark off the jet ski, a hammerhead about 30 metres towards the rocks, away from you.
Copy, mate. Two jet ski, Corey.
Go ahead now.
You have a hammerhead shark not too far away from you guys.
Large enough to cause concern.
It's large enough to cause concern, mate, so just keep your eyes open for us.
Wait! There's a hammerhead!
Troy moves to relative safety on the jet ski.
You have to think that the shark's just swimming around there because of possibly blood in the water from the body. So yeah, it's all happening. Can't believe it.
Despite the danger, Corey and Troy continue minding the deceased man.
Waiting for the police boat. We've got the helicopter circling. Just keeping an eye on us. There was a pretty decent sized hammerhead shark out here before, so hopefully he keeps watching to see if it comes back again. But mate, Troy's doing a good job with the patient on the back, unfortunately.
No, it's going to be another 10 minutes, but it's confirmed there'll be 10 minutes.
After holding the man's body for 20 minutes, Corey relieves Troy.
We'll do a full debrief with everyone that's involved later on, and that brings out anyone that's a bit uncomfortable with it.
News of the tragedy will soon spread to the man's family and friends.
One-on-one's hard with the parents, mate.
Yeah.
I'll come with you for sure if they want to have a chat.
Thanks, heaps.
Because I remember like when we got that guy at the start of the year off Bronny, the guy kept ringing Harries, the dad, and it was playing on his head heavily, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier when we can all just sort of sit down and have a chat about it. So.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Proud of yourself, mate. You did a real good job, mate. It's not an easy thing to do. Get someone out of the water like that up onto a mat, especially when it's your first time, mate. So, you know, try and find the positives out of it. You know, I know there aren't many.
After almost an hour, water police finally arrive.
I'm just pretty feeling just a bit upset that we didn't have a chance to help the poor guy. You know, we don't know the story behind it, but if he did fall off and accidentally, and you know, and he was conscious there for a while, I'm sure we would have had a good chance of getting him back, but I think it was just a bit too far gone. That's all we can do.
A little bit rattled, especially for Troy. That was his first sort of time that he's dealt with a deceased patient, so a bit more concerned about Troy than myself, really.
You know, we've chosen this as a job. Everyone's aware of what can happen. You know what I mean? There's 100 different scenarios that can happen at Bondi Beach, from drownings to shark sightings to people falling off cliffs. You know, we deal with something different just about every day. So we're aware of what goes on, but that doesn't make it any easier when it actually happens.
It's not a fun thing, but it's something you just got to do.
Oh, you were on the jet ski, were you?
Yeah, myself and Troy. Yeah, I don't know, had no shoes, didn't seem like he had any ID.
Troy, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just your date of birth?
21st to the 12th, 1987.
Yep.
Pretty traumatic for especially a young bloke. I can still remember the face of the first one. It's something that sort of sticks by. I don't know why it is with the first one. I suppose because you've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, after it I was still in a bit of shock for probably a couple of hours. Didn't actually really know what to feel. I had so many things going through my head. Just, it's very, very horrific to go to a situation like that. It's something I'll definitely remember for a long time.
Troy will be offered counselling, but can also rely on the simple support of the lifeguard team.
Yeah,
21, exposed to a dead body. A lot of people are still in university and all that type of thing, and still doing fun things and fun occupations, and occupations that are very guarded and removed from death and destruction. And yeah, Troy at 21, he's doing really, really well.
Police later revealed the man was Douglas Killen, 32, from DY on Sydney's northern beaches. He was last seen on the night of January 22nd. The suspected cause of death, drowning. Professional lifeguards have been patrolling Bondi Beach for nearly 100 years. Once known as beach inspectors, they patrol every day of the year. Rain, hail or shine to keep Australia's busiest beach safe.
Under a southern sky, under a southern sky, under a southern sky. And we will wait. sky.
Long before summer began, selection trials determined who would make the 35-strong team.
Troy's on 4 minutes, which is good.
While the old guard proved they could still cut the mustard, young hopefuls competed to make the grade.
How much do you want the job? It's about how much do you want to go the extra mile. And that's what you got.
21-year-old Retrieval failed in his first attempt to become a lifeguard.
Just give it your best shot.
I've always wanted to be a lifeguard since I was little, so yeah, I don't know. It's just the ideal lifestyle.
Now he's back to try out a second time.
So we got all the new mob in the water right now, but anyone can swim up and down the pool, but the real test is at Bondi. You know, we've got 6 to 8 foot waves and it's 14 degrees and that's going to be the real test.
Midwinter Bondi. 15 degrees out of the water and even colder in.
We grab the boards. We do 2 boards. We come in.
Prospective lifeguards face their second challenge in a grueling run, swim and paddle.
How you feel? You ready to go? Someone smile, for God's sake. Let's go.
Someone just went clean over the falls. Young kid Adriel's in the lead at the moment. Young kid from Bondi Surf Club. He's still good.
Despite the testing conditions, Adriel wasn't about to miss out a second time.
Finish, time, please.
Yeah, sick. Hey, that was phenomenal. Good work, legend.
Adriel bolted in, coming first in his group.
Maintained it the whole way. Pretty proud of his effort.
The accomplished performance will score him a place on the team. In the next group, serving lifeguards also had to prove they still have what it takes.
I can't even talk to you about this, it's so cold. Come on, Ace. Take it easy, mate. Not bad for a 60-year-old.
Troy is one of the youngest serving lifeguards at 21.
Here goes Gonzo. Oh!
Affectionately known as Gonzo, he was desperate to get back on the team for another summer.
Gonzo killed it, mate. He led from the start to finish. It's not even puffing. Look at him. Hey? He's killed it.
Felt sick out of chocolate before.
Well done, mate. Thanks, mate. Well done, mate. Well done. Mate, that was unreal, mate. Yeah. Got there for you, mate. Oh, that was hard. It's hard shit out there, mate.
Why do they want us to do this? Just in case you have to do a rescue and this kind of stuff? Oh. That's what the jet ski's for.
That was Gonzo's first Ironman championship.
Soon, Troy will join Adriel patrolling Australia's busiest beach.
Right in front of the no swimming sign. I'll read it to you. Dangerous cone.
This job actually means like everything to me. I left school in year 10 and did plumbing for a year. And after that, I kind of knew before I even did plumbing that I always wanted to be a lifeguard. You know, in the sun, like, you know, in the water all the time and stuff like that. It's a pretty good job.
While Troy grew up on the coast, Adriel is a boy from the bush, growing up over 100 kilometres inland.
I always loved the ocean, and my parents used to drive me up from Bowral to do nippers at North Bondi every weekend.
From junior lifesaver to professional lifeguard, Adriel sees this as a lifelong career.
Definitely something I want to do for the rest of my life, so I can be like H. I'll definitely be here when I'm that old.
And following tradition, he's already been given a nickname.
Well, Itchy Matt D gave him the nickname Kevin Bacon because he looks like Kevin Bacon.
Clean out, there's a dangerous current today. Tide is going out.
It's a busy Sunday with a dangerous combination of swell and outgoing tide.
At the moment, we've got a rip that's running from one end of the beach right across the other end of the beach, and we're getting board riders caught in the middle of the flags, and swimmers are getting sucked out of the flags, so we're going to have to stay on our toes all over.
Bacon patrols on the jet ski for the first time, under supervision.
Middle of the flags, Bacon.
Experienced lifeguards know when a swimmer is in trouble, even if they don't. Bacon sent to collect a swimmer from the rip.
You alright? You okay? Yeah, just move into shore.
But he leaves empty-handed.
He's not out the woods yet.
Yeah, I tried to get him to come on. He won't come on, that guy with the goggles. He said he's sweet.
But this swimmer is far from sweet. As Azza heads out to complete the rescue, Bacon tries a second time. This time, he's more assertive and drags him from the water.
Ride it like a bodyboard, mate. Yeah, I was watching him for a while and he kept sort of like pushing off the bottom, going up, like down and then back up, and seeing that body language before, I just knew he was in trouble. So he told Bacon that he was sweet, but he was never sweet. It's hard to sort of make someone get on the ski, but if that was me, I would have just told him to get on.
In the deceptive rip, Bacon plucks swimmer after swimmer from the water, including 60-year-old Werner, all the way from Germany.
Well, I swam out into the sea and didn't remark how much it was or how strong it was, and it pulled me out. I was completely surprised, yes, about the power, yes, pulling you back.
Yeah, it is powerful out there. It's sucking right out the back. So.
I only know the North Sea in Germany.
Yeah.
As Bacon learns about the North Sea, Bondi strikes again.
Guy just got sucked out just there. Yeah, as I was just talking to the guy that we rescued before, so it's dangerous out here today. Gotta be on the ball.
If you need help, put your hand up and Troy will come out and get you. If not, come to shore and move away from this area, please.
Conditions are becoming increasingly treacherous. Troy and Deano join the team at the front line.
Go up onto the sandbank, please, or up to the red and yellow flags.
2 swimmers have been swept out of their depth.
Indian guy?
An alert off-duty lifesaver bravely heads out, with Troy close behind. With 2 solid men to bring to shore, Deano backs up.
Jump on my board, here. On the front. You're all right, oi! Shit, you're a big boy, aren't you? Lay down on your belly, facing that up, away. Lay down on your belly. Chest here.
For old hand Deano, it's an accomplished display of boardside manner.
Come back here to me. There you go. One more. You all right?
See these yellow signs? Look, they're everywhere.
Riani and Saeed are students from India on a visit to Bondi for the first and almost last time.
I was feeling that I'm gone now. Really, I thought that it's my end. I will never forget this day because we are swimmers, we know how to swim, but we didn't have the breath even at that time.
You kind of seeing now how with the low tide going more out, that people are starting to fall off and get dragged out to the back. So that's why we seem to be going in a fair bit, because they're just getting sucked off that bank.
For all the dangers on Bondi, young lifeguards soon discover this is a beach that can quickly flick to vaudeville.
How are you? You alright? Here you go. Lay down. Lay down. Like that? No. Like a surfboard.
No. I just walked to the back.
Yeah, no, I have to put you on so I can paddle.
Look at him.
They're the guns. Let's go back around.
My leg.
Just lay down.
It's hardly a conventional rescue, but near enough is good enough.
Maxi's face in it.
I love
it. By day's end, 15 swimmers have been rescued from Bondi's rips.
Attention all swimmers. The lifeguard service has finished for the day, so we recommend you stay close to shore at all times.
As lifeguards sign off, it's impossible to predict what challenges a new day might bring.
lifeguard on Bondi Beach is definitely one of the best jobs in the world. But there's definitely some downsides of the job.
Good morning, this is the Bondi Lifeguards. Andrew speaking.
I received a phone call from the police.
Fletcher Street? Yeah, okay, perfect. Thanks, mate. Floating person off Fletcher Street. Aaron speaking. Bacon got a phone call from the police station just informing us about the body being off Marks Park in between Bondi and Tamarama.
I actually didn't even know that we were going to a body. I thought there was someone in distress out there.
Bondi Central, a body. He's dead for sure.
You do wonder what happened, how did this situation unfold?
You're sort of just going through the head, you know, did he jump, did he drown?
Jake's second body for the year.
Speaking about the Japanese guy that drowned earlier in the year, it's always going to be in the back of my mind.
Got a bandage on his arm, fully clothed, probably about 50 years old.
There's definitely a little bit of emotion in there. You have those things, you're like, oh, I wonder if you had a family or a wife and something like that.
Body retrievals are one of those things you'd rather not do them, but we kind of do so many these days that it's kind of just part of the job.
We can see the police boat now.
On average, we probably get about 12 body retrievals a season, whereas drownings, you know, we probably only see, well, in the last 8 years, I think we've had 2 drownings. The cops said there was no suspicious circumstances, so I guess that means that they've ruled out foul play.
Are you shaken up, Jake?
No, not really. I wasn't. Like, we just rolled him over when we got there. Did you roll him over? Yeah, see if he was looking.
It's a big part of lifeguarding, and we can't sit there and dwell on what's happened, and this is a great way for us to move forward if we go to the next incident and we keep moving on, you know, and Jake dealt with it perfectly.
So it's mid-morning on Bondi. It's beautiful, sunny day. I'm just taking some kids out on a Bondi Rescue experience. We offer it to charities where they can auction it off to help raise money for particular charities. We left the bay of Bondi and we started heading over towards Bronte. The further you go away from land and you've got 3 kids with you, you're always worried about what lurks beneath. Oh, no way! Shark! As we were driving along the back of Bronte, I saw a fin pop up about 3 metres from me. Is it a shark? Yes. I was like, maybe it's a dolphin, and then I saw its tail fin, and I was like, that's definitely a shark. Hey, jet ski to Central and Bronte Lifeguards. I've got about a 6 to 8 foot shark out the back here.
Description? Hammerhead?
Dark? Quite dark. I don't think it was a hammerhead. I only just sort of saw the fin and its back fin as well.
There was a seal out Bronte this morning. Wasn't a seal, was it? Salty?
Nah, that's definitely a shark. That's definitely 100%. Just so you know, buddy, I just saw a shark out there.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's probably another 500 metres out. Don't raise the alarm. I told the boys. I'll just let you know. It was only about 8 foot, but it was... Should we go see if we can see the shark again? No!
It was dark and black, and it was really, it came pretty close to us.
We only really saw the fin, but it came pretty close, so it was a bit scary.
That was my first time seeing a shark.
I guess throughout the day we'll probably be keeping our eyes peeled, but there was also a seal, so, you know, just every time we see a black thing moving in the water, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a shark.
In 3 weeks of February and March 1935, 3 young men were taken by sharks from New South Wales beaches.
There's hundreds and thousands of sharks out there, but in my time at Bondi, I've only heard about 1 shark attack.
One of the guys saw him and said that he yelled something like shark.
but about 3 or 4 hours later that afternoon, Danny McKell was dealing with a father in the tower. He just sighted a shark and his son was still in the water.
Just watching my son. He's watching my son. Actually saw it turn and go that way. I saw it in my boy out. Yeah. He's only 11, so it's like... Yeah.
We saw a shark. I saw one at the tip of a wave as it was about to break.
I just had 3 come up saying they definitely saw a shark.
Yeah, we're sounding the alarm now. Just attention, all the people in the water. There's been a confirmed shark sighting. The shark alarm is off. We do advise you to get out of the water, please.
It was browny grey.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just on its own, so...
Okay, okay. At the time, I wasn't convinced that it was a shark. We have had a seal hanging around.
Oh, okay.
It may not have been a seal, but it may have been a shark. We don't know, so we've got to kind of do this. It sounds pretty...
It did look a bit like a seal, I guess.
Yeah. The most common question we get asked is there any sharks out there? That's the number one thing we get asked. But if you think about it logically, chances of getting killed by a shark are less than being killed by ants, I've heard recently.
There's still a couple of surfers in the water, but you always expect that. Yeah, not everyone's always going to get out.
There's a lot of birds out there. Maybe we need to get Bobby Orwin down here, the shark expert. Maybe he can put this thing to rest.
Yeah, jet ski, mate. I'm just going to head out the boot where all those birds are and see if I can see anything. There's fish everywhere out here, Danny. It wouldn't surprise me.
A lot of people do see seals, and I know 100% what I saw out of Bronny, and it was definitely a shark.
Seals look a lot like sharks under the water, and we do have seals around here.
Chapo wants to say seal. That's fine by me. I like to wait till I see things with my own eyes before I make my own decision.
No, I believed you earlier.
I know, I'm not saying that you don't.
General consensus amongst the lifeguards at the moment is that it was a seal. The outcome was that the dad was reunited with his kid and nothing terrible happened.
Pretty scary. I was just watching a National Geographic episode of the Sydney Harbour and the bull shark, so...
Just went under, man. It was just brown.
It was like Roy Schneider out of Jaws scene. I just basically ran down, shark!
Just a little tap of the shark alarm, and then that's a signal for everybody to go back in the water.
It is the ocean. There are seals and sharks out there, so I don't know. You be the judge.
Typically on a summer's day, the flags usually come down around 6:30.
Just attention everyone in the water, guys. The lifeguards are going home. We do advise you get out of the water.
Normally there'd be 1 to 2 hours sunlight after the flags come down. There is a period there where the swimmers are swimming at their own risk. There's still literally hundreds of swimmers all along the beach. Check this out in front here, these guys with the rip here. There was a couple of guys in a rip, in trouble, right in front of the tower. Bacon took off. He really pinned it down to the water at high speed, and then Maxi Ashford backed Bacon up.
2 gentlemen started to go underwater and a few members of the public started paddling out to try and help them.
Attention, please come back to shore immediately.
I know it's natural instinct for people to go and help, but often it makes the situation all the worse for us as lifeguards. It was good that I'd seen Max coming as backup. All you can do is paddle out there and try and hold up as many as you can with our boards.
Needs to get the guy with the surfboard.
Here you go, here, turn around. Turn around, turn around.
The 2 larger gentlemen started pushing the people down that were trying to help them, so myself and Max picked up those 2.
Oi, Max! That guy there. Let's stay lying down though.
1, 2, 3, 4 swimming back, 2 being rescued. They're actually going to rescue people that went to their rescue.
There you go, buddy.
So Bacon's now picking up one of the Good Samaritans, you see. The advice I'd have for the Good Samaritan is that there's so many variables to every rescue. How big's the surf? How strong's the wind? How hard is the rip running? How experienced is the rescuer? There's just so many questions.
The flags have been pulled down. This is what happens if you don't listen to the lifeguards.
Had it been another 20 minutes, 25 minutes time when we're gone, that could have been anything. It really could have.
Okay. We just made it on time. We were trying to swim that way, and the water is taking us. He was trying to swim and he couldn't make it. Lucky the boys are here, although it's after hours. Thank God they did hear us. Very good boys, seriously. If they weren't here, we wouldn't have made it. Thank you. They asked us to leave, and they said it's dangerous. So why did I stay? They already said that we're taking the flags off. So please, when they take the flags off, we should all leave the water, because it's not safe. Lucky we made it, man. Seriously, bro. Man, how bad was it? Thank God, man. Thank God. Woo!
There's a really strong rip down the south end and they're getting caught again. It's a beautiful day for swimming and they're all out there having a ball.
Fish, I'm watching. What do you reckon?
Pretty deep, that water out there, and it's starting to move pretty quick, I think.
It's strong, it'll get him for sure. I've known Bisho for a long time now. On one hand, he's got all these real manly jobs that he's done over his lifetime. He's a lifeguard, he's a firefighter, he's been a plumber, he's been a garbo. But then on the other hand, he loves his clothes more than most women do. He's the working class man with a little bit of a twist.
Well, I guess my theory on lifeguarding is prevention is better than cure.
See if you can stand up and walk in. It's still pretty shallow.
If we can educate people to teach them how to get out of rip by themselves instead of relying on me.
Just keep moving toward that sandbank, walk across.
Because I might not be there, or one of my colleagues, one of the boys might not be there to help them out one day.
Nearly there, power swim toward the other side.
Bisho's rescues always seem to unfold pretty much the same. He jumps on the megaphone, he'll almost try and serenade them in.
Swim to your left.
He's going to try and stay dry for as long as possible.
In and to your left, buddy.
My job description does entail me to go in the water and rescue people. But, you know, it's not always nice to be sitting around the beach all wet and salty.
That's it, mate. Keep going at that angle. Keep going that way.
Hey, mate, he's swallowing water. I reckon you got to go out, and he's getting hit by waves.
We're getting into the latter part of the season, and I haven't got my hair wet yet, but I hate getting wet. I try and stay as dry for as long as I can.
I think Bisho's pretty keen to get wet anyway.
It was always going to happen.
Keep heading this way.
On the way out, he'd still continued to try and coax them back in while he was on the board.
It's walk that way. Head that way. Yep, head that way.
He just gives them every chance. He's very good with time, Bisho.
Very close.
I'm just exhausted. So yeah, I have to lay down and take a rest.
The less times I have to go in the water means the less times I'm away from my radio when something more serious might happen.
That's it. Just head that way, please. Go that way.
Yeah, I'd go Bish.
That's this way. Hey.
That calm demeanour that he has, it helps in those situations.
Relax. Head this way. Look, you can stand. Look. Look. You can stand. You can stand. This way. Look. Standing.
So the less the meter gets wet, the better. Now I'm wet. I'll sit in wet board shorts for the rest of the day.
You're on Bondi Beach Radio, and remember, if you're heading down the beach today, stay safe and swim between the flags.
I was in the tower and someone came to the door and said someone's just passed out in front of the pavilion.
Bondi roving to Central, mate. I've got this girl here. She's breathing and has a pulse. It's quite rapid, but I'm going to see if I might need a hand to carry her because she's not talking to me.
Tony, can you hear me, Tony?
Okay, mate, I think I have...
Tony, can you hear me? We get trained by paramedics. The best way to get someone to respond is either squeezing their traps up here or if that doesn't work, to rub their sternum. Tony. 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 Can you hear me? Tony? It's all right. I'm a lifeguard. My name's Andrew. I'm just here to help you. I know that hurts, but I need you to respond to me, all right? Okay? You all right? Can you stand up for me? Can you stand up?
Do you want to bring the bed over? I think she'll. How are you feeling?
Once she came to, she sort of seemed to be able to walk to the tower with me. It's all right. You're in safe hands. Do you want to take it slow? You okay? Yeah. Right. If you're going to pass out, I'm going to hold you up, so it's okay. We just got to get you into this room and get you out of the sun.
Yeah.
And you over here working holiday? Yeah. What are you doing for work?
Bridge guy.
Bridge. Oh, you do work at the Bridge guy. Oh, cool. It's a pretty cool job.
Yeah.
Just jump up there.
That's it. Sit, bring your legs up and just sit.
Once we got her back to the tower, I was really surprised how quick she came around, how much she improved. You know, 1 minute she's out cold, you couldn't even wake her up. Next minute she's talking to us, so that's a pleasure knowing that, you know, she's sweet.
As I was coming around, I could hear just sounds, and then eventually I just heard just my friend and that, but yeah, a little bit. It's just very disorientating.
Hi, Colin's my name. What's your name?
My name's Tony.
Tony.
I feel totally fine now.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just. I think I'm just quite happy to go home. I've got somebody at home with me, so.
She's a little bit dehydrated, but she's going to go to her local doctor. We're happy to let her go, but on the understanding that she'll call us back if things change.
We found out with Tony that she's got an autoimmune disease which attacks her liver.
Thank you very much.
Take care. She's going to be okay. She just needs to take some medication.
Thanks very much, guys.
You're right, darling. Stay relaxed. Come in. Let us know if you need a hand. We'll come out.
Fisho is a bit of a hairstylist. Carries a comb in his top pocket. Doesn't want to get wet today, and definitely doesn't want to get his hair wet.
Stay calm out there, guys. Try and swim in this direction. If you need help, let me know.
Fisho's trying to talk him in.
Just relax, guys. Swim across the rip. Strips. That's it, guys. Stay nice and calm. Nearly there, boys. Keep swimming in my direction, guys.
Oh, there goes the hand, Bish.
You're nearly there. All right, mate, I'm coming.
I thought that might happen.
They're nearly there. I'll go for a float.
And he's in.
Once I make a decision to go in, I'm going in. And I think my feet hit the water and I went, I was wearing my sunglasses. I realised, but it was too late.
I wonder if he meant to wear his sunglasses out there or if he just forgot to take them off.
You're doing so good, buddy. You're doing really well. We got you, mate.
The patient's probably looking at this chiselled specimen of a man thinking, geez, what have I got myself in for here?
Relax. We got you. Stay nice and calm, all right?
They would have been thinking, who is this bloke? Who does he think he is?
You speak English? So, we are Colombian. Colombian? Yes. Okay, you got to lay down on the board. Lay down.
They managed to flip the board, and I think my first reaction was just to kind of get my head above, keep my head out of the water.
You got to listen to me.
Not many lifeguards can fall off with their sunnies, flip the board, and still keep their hair dry.
Come on. Yes, like this, like your brother.
I don't reckon salt water's ever even touched his hair, ever.
So what was the outcome?
The outcome was I got a few little drops on the glasses, which I wasn't too happy with, but the hair predominantly stayed dry, so it was a pretty good outcome for me.
Oh, what about the people?
Oh, oh, the boys are fine. The boys are fine.